So the first step I take when I come up with digital product ideas is I try to find a market gap. And you may be thinking there are so many niches that are saturated. Fitness, money-making niche. But you can find gaps within those niches, especially for over 40 niche. You can find the products that our market is searching for and come up with a solution for their problems. Within a very saturated market, you can find the gap. How can you find those gaps? Well, this brings me to step number 2, and it's about product validation. One of the ways I find these gaps is I listen to my audience conversations. I look at the comments. I really pay attention to how they are talking about the whole YouTube game, starting a YouTube channel. So one of the things, for example, I notice is the overwhelm. There is so much information in the Start Your YouTube Channel videos that I am not surprised that you could be completely overwhelmed and delay starting your channel, because there is gear and CTR and retention, thumbnails, titles. So I decided to make a freebie and just list the exact first steps of what to do in month 1 to zero in on the essentials, because there is month 2 and month 3, and there's always later to focus on other things just to make it fun and not overwhelming. And I created the freebie of what to do in month 1. It's a checklist. You can download it from the link below. Now, if I wanted to make a paid product out of it, I could just add more value to it. So for example, I could add month 2 and month 3, I could add more videos, maybe even a private podcast or more downloads, more checklist, and package it into a $7 product or $27, $47. It's up to us what we're going to include and how we're going to price it. And another way of how to come up with these market gaps is to check out what our market is typing. When we look into the fitness niche, we could see many problems that people want solutions for. But when we zero in on over 40, the problems are going to be very specific to our demographic. For example, one of the issues is losing the muscle mass. Over 40 people are looking for solutions for maintaining the muscle mass. That's super important for us, right? And you could do it with every niche. You could go to Chat GPT and type in, can you please give me examples of market gaps in fitness industry for over 40? Or what are the most popular searches for over 40 market in the fitness industry? So when I typed that, I got a lot of results. Like for example, an investment plan for 10 to 15 years before retirement, or the exact fitness plan focused on the muscle mass. So it's not about finding a completely different niche. You can definitely stay in the niche and it's not saturated if you zero in on a particular problem in a saturated niche. So what is the problem that your market wants to solve in fitness, on relationships, or money making? Because these problems are completely different depending on who is searching. After product validation, we have language collection. So we want to collect the exact words, the exact phrases that our target market is using, because they are actually not speaking the same way we do. Especially when I work with my clients who are therapists or attorneys or insurance brokers, they use their lingo. And I always have to remind them, this is not how your market talks. If they don't recognize their language, they will scroll past. And if we use their words, their exact language, they will stop the scroll and they will feel like we're talking exactly to them. So pay attention to what exact words your market is using. In my case, for example, I noticed that one of the objections of my market is they want to start a YouTube channel, but they think it's something down the road for them. So they want to delay it. In my emails, often I say, well, you may be thinking that starting a YouTube channel is something down the road for you. But look what happened right after I posted my first video. I signed a coaching client. Wouldn't you want to create that opportunity for yourself? Why would you want to delay it? Why would you want to say that this is something down the road for you, right? So I'm grabbing down the road and I'm using these words because this is exactly what they say. I encourage you to copy and paste the language, and it may seem to you that you know, but you actually don't really know the exact language. And it matters so much because as soon as you start using their language, you're going to be getting reactions of, wow, I feel like you're talking to me. Like, this is exactly what I needed to hear. So this will show you that you're really nailing your audience language. Step number 4, maybe something that I shouldn't even be mentioning because you may think it's obvious, but I would encourage you to create something that you love. Don't settle for something that's popular or something that sells. Make sure you love the topic because you're going to be talking about the product, you're going to be writing about it, and your passion will show. I know the most popular niche on YouTube is personal finance. Do you want to create products around personal finance? Do you want to create videos about that? If you are not passionate about it, I'd say don't do it because it will just show through. And we want to see your excitement because the first person that should believe in our product is ourselves. And if we are not excited about it, it will show. Step number 5 is to choose the type of the product that you want to create. Many people, when they think of digital products, they think of ebooks. Yes, ebooks are very popular, but I would encourage you to think of products that will be more interactive, like a journal or a checklist, something that will include your audience. Your audience may want to check off things or fill things out. So instead of an ebook, which is very passive, I would encourage you to create something that will inspire your client to take action and to reach their transformation. And you don't have to just focus on digital products like PDFs. You can also think about private podcasts, like Hello Audio can help you create a private podcast. So you can be selling audio files instead of PDFs or Google Docs or Canva files. So there are a lot of different types of digital products, and choose the ones that you're excited to create. Making money with digital products has so many benefits because you can create them once, and if you do the right research, if you go through the steps, you will be selling your product over and over. So if you are interested in this topic, if you want to create your first or your next digital product, do subscribe to this channel because I will be posting more videos about creating your digital products, especially focusing on over 40 niche because I just think there are so many market gaps. There are so many unsolved problems for over 40. And if you want to start making money right away without even creating your first digital product is already within you because you can package your consulting session and you can sell a one-off coaching session on YouTube. And if you want to get more details on how to do it step by step, watch this video next.